Hey, good morning. Good morning. I'm on my way to the gym right now. It's 4:12 a.m. And yesterday I went to urgent care. I hadn't been feeling well for probably the past 2 weeks. Obviously, the weather's changing. Things are starting to switch up. And it probably doesn't help that I'm out this early in the morning. And by the time I'm done exercising, my body is sweating. My pores are open. My shirt is drenched. And it creates a different atmosphere for my body. But I was so busy yesterday. I wanted to go early in the morning. I just got really busy, and then later on at night, it was like, this is a good time to go ahead and check on everything. And I got there, and they checked me in, and they checked my vitals. They looked at my tongue because it was my throat. They looked at my ears. They said, you're in great shape. Your blood pressure's great. Your heart rate is perfect. There's no signs of any illness, anything. You probably just have probably some type of temporary infection. It'll go away. But matter of fact, we can't even prescribe anything to you because there's nothing there. But I had known, due to the way I was feeling, that things weren't 100% intact. And that came with being aware of my body. That came with my consistent eating habits and my consistent exercise habits, that I became aware that, okay, my body isn't operating at its efficiency. And given my growth and my maturity, I had enough inside of me to say, I need somebody who's more of a professional to examine and to come to a conclusion about whether or not I'm in peak physical shape. And what it got me to thinking about was all those times that I had taken losses in life was due to the fact of me not being mature enough to just ask the question, step outside of my comfort zone and say, you know what, things ain't right. Let me go ahead and ask the question. Let me go ahead and approach somebody who is in a position to give me some answers. And that's, I can remember how it made me feel being in those situations where I was scared to ask the question, because I was scared to probably get the answer, right? I remember a time when I was dealing with a client, and there were a couple different scenarios that were outside of my understanding. They were outside of my area of expertise. And rather than ask somebody who could possibly help me learn and even master or get through that position, I chose to take it on myself, and I ended up creating a worse situation because I did not have enough in me to just ask somebody else. And now when it comes to my physical health, and I know I needed to help me get around, I know I needed to help me maneuver and to be the best that I possibly can and to keep going through this process that I'm going through, there's no time to back up and act like you don't need a professional to advise. And as I was sitting there yesterday, all I kept thinking was, all you had to do was just ask the question and the answer would be delivered to you. And that holds so true in every aspect of life, is all you have to do is ask the question and the answer will be revealed to you. So for me, my personal challenge right now is to make sure that when I find myself in a situation where I'm unsure, or when I find myself in a situation where I need answers, to not think so highly of myself that I'll sit at the feet of somebody who knows better, who knows more, who can advise me, and have a piece of humble pie and relax and get in tuned with who I am. Because if you're not in tune with who you are, then you're out of tune with who you could be. And therefore, you're never moving closer to what it is that you want. That's a fact. Keep that in mind next time you find yourself in a situation where you don't have the answers, but you have a lot more pride than you do have answers. And just see if the possibility could arise that somebody could help you out of your dilemma like I was in mine. Take care. Have a blessed day. Talk to you soon.